All right, guys. So, what I want to do now, this is a little bit of conversation to lead into the grammar topic that we're going to do. So, you might be able to guess from the question the topic that we will do. If you do, great. You can use the language that you think we are going to be doing in the grammar. If not, don't worry about it. So just, you can do twos or you can do a whole table if you wish. We have 3 groups of 4. So these 3 questions. What is something that you often did in your country but you don't do anymore? What is something you are adjusting to at the moment because you now live in Australia? And what is something that is normal in your life now which might have been strange or difficult a few months ago? So 3 kind of topics about how you live your life, how you lived your life in the past and how you live it now. So actually, sounded like you guys want to do 4s, so just in 4s, just have a quick, about 3 or 5 minutes, quick squiz through those, and go for it. And then I'll interrupt you in about 5 minutes. Okay. Go for it.
I love it.
But no, it's like a gaming, you know?
High specs, high specification.
Yes, high specification. For example, screen card is high, and you can play.
So would you say, like, if this is something you often did, not something you had, would you say I often?
Okay, like active, like
Yeah. Like when I played my country, I played high specification computer games.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, the thing with the
You haven't played games, right? Even one?
Because there is no place to play. I miss Apada.
And you don't want to buy in the future?
Yeah, I can, but now I forget. And if I start again, I can play headache
Oh, I like that.
You consider marriage?
I used to
You consider adoption?
Yeah. I know, but I was playing so long time. For example, I started playing 6 years until maybe midnight. Yeah, I can play all time.
You need my phone.
Yes, good. Yes, good.
Nice. I told you get that.
But now I start playing chess.
Chess? Now?
Going back after. I really like it. For example, when I was waiting in order, I always was playing.
And I just had
You're
an
good?
iPad my life.
Yeah.
But I stay all day along with my brothers and I just every night like organize on my house, my brother. And yeah, because he's 20 now, he's already finished with the school. And so we were like out together all night long, all day. So we woke up
we have like a certain, you know, perfection. Everyone is addicted to addiction, and everyone is sharing the story.
Hi, my name's Emre. I'm an addict.
It's like, and I am proud of. Okay, thank you.
We see you. We see you.
You're not allowed.
Thank you guys.
Make them
Thank you so much.
like fun and laughing.
Okay,
And after I clean everything for the next day.
I share my story. And how about you guys?
Wake up, going back home.
Do you have any
Wake up, going back home.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're
Living with another person. That is not my plan because I already live with
To
you.
buy weed, something.
But
To buy weed.
now it's not like it's normal now. But because if I wanted to live with my siblings, my parents, and my family, here is like yeah, we don't do that. We don't know.
Because I used to check my
But because you're not from Bogota.
Yes.
But in Paipa, you're not gonna stay in another exactly. That's what I mean.
Okay.
That's what I mean. No, what I mean is like we should do that in Colombia because that's the it's not their home, it's like, but if they home city, in Colombia it's not like you don't share like you out with someone that you don't know. It's normal. So I think that's the reason why. I mean, here is very like.
Yes.
Where is something that is
How are you going to eat?
It actually stays, it keeps the schedule.
Yeah. Weird. It's something that you're out of here.
Yes. Every weekends.
I used to work in weekends. Oh my god.
Yeah, but
But
it's
soccer
weird.
is
In Bogota, we don't
But
have
football
like
is
indoor
like
soccer, I think so.
Europe football is
and soccer is
American.
American.
Yeah,
USA.
American people say European people say
Football.
Yeah.
So it's better football. Because they use football to American football.
yeah.
I
Because in
hear like
popular
it's like a very. You can feel it here,
So
like
we like
it's like
disrespect.
like it's very.
It's disrespectful to call football.
But here, yeah, like or maybe 6 or 5.
But yes, every
Like the
weekend I
afternoon,
used to
or
play.
like slow,
Yeah.
like that.
Football!
Like maybe 5 in the morning, like yeah.
Yes. Yeah?
I can see so cool. Yeah.
So cool.
All right,
I
guys.
don't have
Guys, can we finish up there? Can I call your attention to the front for a sec? Okay. So, you guys, I heard you using the target language. Did you guys manage to guess kind of the grammar topic that we might be doing from these questions?
Yeah.
Did you have a guess? Did you guess what it would be? Here, yeah. So I'll get it from you.
Yeah.
What is something you often did in your country that you don't do anymore? What structure do we often use for that?
I used to.
Right? Used to. So we can say I used to. There is also another way. I'm not sure if you guys are aware or have done this before. Another word we can use for like a habit that we did in the past. It's a modal, similar to, well, the same as used to is also a modal. Any ideas? Starts with W. What's the like should, could,
Wood.
Wood. Have you heard that before?
Would have?
I can say, for example, about something in the past. When I was young, I would climb trees. I can say that I would climb trees.
Would be better.
That's like a hypothetical future idea, so it's different. We just use would and the base form to talk about a habit or something that we did in the past. I'll put some like a projector up and we'll go through that too. So there are two ways we can actually talk about that. Two, what is something you are adjusting to at the moment because you now live in Australia? What is the target on here? Kind of get used to?
Getting used to.
Get used.
Yeah, you don't have to say getting used to, yeah. Get used to. Yeah? I am getting used to, I need to get used to, I will get used to, all of those. It's about the process. With this one, what is something that is normal in your life now, which might have been strange or difficult a few months ago?
I'm used to.
Yeah, am used to. Or I'm just going to say be used to. Nice. All right. So, good stuff. We'll go through a few, a projector. As these thingamajiggies. All right. As you can see from here, let's just go through these for a sec. A few rules with these, which, like, you guys are all fairly familiar with this, right? Have a seat, mate. So used to, technically is actually a modal verb or a modal structure. Because we use used to, and we always use a base verb afterwards. So technically, we used to talk about habits that we had in the past, right? We did it in the past, we don't do it anymore. That's always the thing. We don't do it now. When I was a kid, I used to climb trees all the time. Probably don't do it now. You would hope. And just the subject, used to, at the base verb. Did this in the past, but we don't do it anymore. Base verb, after the modal used to. We never use like gerund or past forms. I used to went. We never say anything like that. Used to going. No. I used to go. I used to be. Third one, we use used to only in the positive. We'll go through the negative in the next slide. If we're talking about the present habits, we can use present simple and an adverb, such as usually or sometimes. I usually go fast, right? We never say like, we never use used to about our present, our current habits. It just doesn't happen. And then we don't pronounce the D, right? It's never I used to. I used to. It's just I used to. So you imagine the D isn't there. Which is, well, it's inconvenient really. Because when you talk about the negative, you don't have it. Right? So we pronounce it the same way as the positive, used to. And also, just if we go back to the other one, when we make a question, do we say do we write did you used to? Or did you used to?
Did you used to?
With no D, right?
Yeah.
Because the used is like the past. And so with the question, the did is the past, so we say used to without the D. Nice. We use this to talk about habits we didn't do in the past. He didn't used to cry so much. Now he cries all the time. Subject, didn't, used to, and then the verb. The base verb, I should say. Happened in the past, what happens now that didn't happen. Base verb, and then not the D. The question and the negative, you don't use the D. Simples. Now the would that you seem a bit less familiar with. We can use the would to talk about repeated actions that we did in the past but don't do anymore. So this is similar to used to. But there's one distinction. We don't use would for non-action verbs. So be, have, no, like, for example. Unless we can use these in different ways. Like we can use it for action and non-action. Such as, for example, I can say, when I was young, I would eat guava all the time. Or, sorry, I would have guava all the time. There I'm using have similar to eat. So I can use it as an action verb in that situation. Guava. Anyone know what guava is?
Guajava.
Guajava.
Guajava.
Yeah, guajava. So, yeah. So but for example, I wouldn't say when I was young, I would have a bicycle. Because have in there is just possess, not do something. So yeah, you can't say when I was young, I would love my father. No, I loved. You can't say that. So non-action verbs, we can't use it with would. That's the main distinction. When I lived there, I'd walk down that street every morning on my way to work. I played with wood baseball all the time. Just the action non-action distinction is the only thing you need there. As you know from that one, be used to is we can use it with verb ing, gerund, or a noun clause. That's one of the differences between the used to, I used to go, and here I am used to going. Or you can say I am used to that, right? I am used to sitting in traffic. It's normal for me. Or I am used to traffic. So you can just use a noun or a noun clause if you want. It doesn't make any difference. But if you use a verb there, it should always be ing. Here, oh yeah, we can change the be to different tenses. So this one we can use in all different tenses. When I was young, I was used to climbing trees. I have been used to this for a long time. My general thing, we can change it to future, present, past, all the different aspects as well. Something that was once strange, not done, or not familiar, and now is less so. It's okay now. I'm used to it. So that's why you'd say, yeah, like maybe in Australia the weather's a bit humid sometimes, but I am used to it. Or I am used to enduring the humid weather. Either one you can do. This one, yeah, I am not used to the weather. Here's the noun, not the verb ing. I am used to the noise. Capiche? Any queries? Not as yet. Alright. And then this one, get used to it. As opposed to be used to. Be used to is when you have completed the change, right? I wasn't used to it in the past, I am used to it now. This one is the change, the progress of not used to used to. Be used to in this situation. So things that are in the process of becoming accustomed to. And the same thing with verb ing or a noun. Same thing there. We can use the change to we can change the get to the different tenses. Yeah, in the past I got, like, when I first moved to Australia, I didn't like it, but I got used to it. It describes the process of change from not being used to it to becoming used to it. I have got used to it as a perfect. You might hear someone say, like, if you come with a complaint and you say, this I don't like this, I don't like that, and you say, dude, get used to it. Right? Yeah, get used to it. Find a way to adjust. You need to build the process of becoming used to it. It's once strange, not done or familiar, and it's starting to become normal. Yeah, you can use it in positive or negative, obviously. I can't get used to working night shifts. I can't, the process is not working. I can't get used to it. I'm so tired all the time. All the dangerous animals in Australia, don't worry, you'll get used to feeling a little afraid all the time. I thought that was fun. It took me a while, but I got used to the weather in the past. I adjusted. All good? What's up?
But they use right?
Which
Just
one?
move in the car.
I got used to.
You leave the used to like that and just change the car.
Yeah. The used to will stay the same, you change the get. Just like in the am used, the be used to, you change the be to the various tenses. Yeah. Got used to, will get used to, can't get used to. Have gotten used to, might one day become used to, become get, I just switched it. So you can do that as well, right? You can say get used to it or become used to it. Become is, but it's far less common, so don't worry about that. Far less common. Any questions on that so far, guys?
Can you go back one slide?
Go back one slide. Alrighty, if there are no further questions at the moment. No. Okay.
No.
Alright, we've got a worksheet here that we'll make our way through, as per usual. Have a go at that. Wonderful. Nice to have you here. So have a go at A, and then we will check it together, and then we'll move on to B after that. We might skip C and then go for D. Yeah, have a go at A first. So A is the simple one, just to circle the correct option that you think should go there. When you're finished, let me know, and we'll check through it. And then B and then D are more free practice. So have a go. If you want to clarify any of the rules, let me know. That. Yeah, the first one, activity A. Once you need it. Is that yours? Oh, no. These are all pens which people leave in the class. Do you think any of them are yours? Feel free to take them. These are all mine. When you have done exercise A, you can actually check with the partner next to you, and then we'll check together. Try to just stick with A. Try to just stick with activity A. Yeah, so just have a go at A. You can check with each other, and then we'll check together.
I want like.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I get it. All good. You're getting ahead of yourself.
I feel pressure. Okay, everyone just ask me.
Pressure what looking?
Get used. Yeah, you got
I don't know.
Usually go to the
And then the color but it's similarly cheaper. I used to go.
I'm sure.
I hate
Are you done? Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Same reason. Maybe it's all wrong. Oh, you.
Maybe you're equally mistaken.
Yeah, right. So yesterday is like
You guys done? Finished?
what? Oh my god! Wow, girl, thank you.
Emily, Karina, like you guys, I know you're not done yet, but we'll just check through the rest. We'll check through it because the other guys are finished, and then we'll do the next one. Okay? So number 2 is I had to. Which one? Get used to. Yeah, I had to adjust. I had to get used to having lunch very late, at about 2 p.m. and dinner was late as 9 or 10 p.m. I love the weather in Spain. There are more sunny days and it's a lot warmer. In Germany, things usually happen on time. Yes. Things usually happen on time. But here, things are much more relaxed. I like that too. The only thing I really miss is the bread. I
Used to
Yeah.
be
I was used to being able to. Was used to being able to. Because am used to, ing. Right? Like we did in So like I was used to being able to. Verb ing. So you can't say was used to be. Was used to being able to choose from between 20 or 30 different kinds of bread. But here it's more like 2 or 3 and white, not wholemeal. And sometimes I have problems with noisy neighbors, especially at night. That never
used to be.
correct. That never used to be a problem in Hamburg. People there,
Are used to going.
this one,
Usually
I
go.
go, or I used to going.
Or both?
I would say if it's a common practice, that happens now. I would just say people there usually go. The other one wouldn't be wrong, but it's an unnecessary use of that. Usually go is the more common practice. So people there usually go to bed earlier. That's just what they do. But are used to going. That kind of could suggest that they had to go through a process where then they became used to it. So it's like it's unnecessarily complicated. All right, guys. If you want to have a go at B, again, you can do this together in pairs if you wish. Used to, am used to, get used to, or usually. Have a go at that. Hectic means like very busy, but almost chaotically busy. Like if you say work was hectic. Work was hectic. It was so busy and it's like chaos. I didn't have a moment to rest. Relax. It was hectic.
But I can say like I'm hectic.
It's usually a situation or an event that is hectic.
Not
Not usually me. If you're using it in a slang way, if someone like you see a server say like, oh, that is hectic. He's like, oh, that is an awesome one, but that's like in a slang kind of server dude type way. So it's not normal.
Like a bounce in the middle. It's the little red writing.
After 1 week.
Ladies used to.
Oh, okay, so in general, right, you're saying that after a week you can get used to it. After a week you will get used to it. Or if you're talking about the completion of the process, you can say after a week you will be
Different
used.
of
Right, because then you finish the process. Be used to it.
with the above,
Then we change the
she has
be and not be used to. Be used to it.
that would be.
You have to. We'll discuss it like guys, let's check. I'm going to pinpoint specific ones of you and see what you have. So, number 2. Diego, what do you have for number 2?
I'm used to.
What?
I'm used to.
I am used to, correct. Yeah. I am used to the lifestyle. I have finished the period of adjustment. I am now adjusted. Life is more hectic. Number 3, Paula. I had to got used to. Had to get used to, yeah. Because had to is already in the past. I had to get used to eating a lot of rice. Lots of rice, sorry. Number 4, Tan. In the US,
The next line.
I used to, correct, with the D, yeah. In the US, I used to eat spicy food once or twice a month. Number 6, Carolina. I also have to get used to, correct. To get used to. Five. Okay, we'll do 5 too. Number 5. So, Carolina, what did you have for number 5? Usually? 5 is usually, yeah. Correct. And I usually have it once or twice a week. 6, like I get used to. 6 is get used to. Aika, what do you have for 7? Yeah, but now I am. I would say I am used to. Yeah, but now I am used to. I had to get used to. Yeah, I am used to. There can be traffic jams on the highway for miles. Yeah, I am used to. Number 8, Donna, what do you have? 8.
Get used to.
Yeah, very hard for me to get used to. Number 9, Marilyn.
I'm not sure. It's with being used to.
No.
I can't used to.
Yeah, get used to, yeah. The only thing I can't get used to are the sports. Yeah. Emre, for number 10?
I used to.
Get.
Number 10, I used to. I used to. In the US, I used to play soccer, but it was baseball season that I really loved. Nice one. All right, a little bit more here, choosing the options, as we usually do. This one, you got to choose from the different forms as well. So in this situation, read the situation and then choose from the 4 potential options down there. Try and do this in pairs. So we'll do 2, 2, 2. And Marlon can join Anna and Tan, I guess. And Dana.
May I go to the other?
Yes.
Work together to choose the correct option.
For example, it called all of the things. If I say mashallah, mashallah, she's so beautiful. If I say like that, it calls all the yeah.
It's like if you were afraid that something bad will happen because of something big, you would say.
Yes, yes. Mashallah.
Oh yeah.
What we say inshallah. Inshallah means I hope. For example, inshallah I will pass the exam. Inshallah I hope. But Allah, please, you believe
It's on God.
Yeah. Inshallah, mashallah. Allah.
Oh, ends with
Yeah.
I was used to.
Is that?
Yes.
I was used to do.
I was used
Come on,
to.
we competition.
I was
Who
used
you
to.
believe?
Normal for me, yeah. I was used to watch.
I was used to used to watching.
Either I was,
Or I was used to.
because none of these structures were I was used to watch. You say you would have to be I was used to watching. So I used to watch. No, it doesn't have that. I used to watch. So this is the one that fix edits with the structures, yeah. Because you need to think about whether it goes with, like, for example, I used to verb, or I am used to verb ing, or I get used to verb ing. So think about the actual structure.
Oh no, you say the use. Yeah, maybe.
You're the owner. Like a pet.
Yeah.
You're responsible for your phone's books. If there's something in the structure.
No, the one used and the used. Oh,
Yeah, yes. Good eyes.
yeah. This one. I know.
Negative thing, you didn't like a habit of past, right? So it's generally either this one or that one, but which one is good? So with the structure, didn't used to smoke, didn't used to smoke. What's the difference?
Oh, no,
Used, D, and no D, which one is good? Because if you have did,
Because it is already
did already put the past there.
Got it.
What's your score?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Look at that. Yeah, congratulations.
We are very.
And we are humble.
We are humble.
So many virtues.
What happened? Next one.
Next month, bro.
If you use it in a continuous sense, like I am getting used to Yeah, if you're like in the middle of the process, you're like, well, I'm not used to, I am not used to it yet, but I am getting used to it. Present
And
continuous.
the verb
As much as.
Yeah,
Yeah, you put it as much.
getting used to it.
Yeah, that was
in the
good.
position.
The last one is
Yeah, last one because
We must get the right.
because you got that. Yeah, fine.
You are thinking in the future.
Happens, bro.
Yeah. One day you do, another you do.
Yeah, really, bro. It's a game.
It's again. It's a matter of luck. You never know.
We'll clarify something like
It is what it is.
No one knows, bro.
have to
No
clarify.
one knows.
I was
What is gonna happen?
just help us.
Inshallah.
İnşallah. Allah'ım inşallah. Allah'ım inşallah.
Yes, I was thinking.
İnşallah.
Nice. Just the last one. Much 9 out of 10.
İnşallah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, but
But it's
you
not a
pray.
word, it's
It's
just
just
like eight.
Yeah, but you pray for Allah.
Beautiful.
İnşallah.
80%.
Allah inşallah.
It's pretty good.
It's that way.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I think we'll finish that exercise there. I'll turn this off and then we'll keep practicing.